world was young, a vast land of ice and wind. Giants walked the earth, their tusks scraping the sky. But what did it take to survive here? Kael watched the hunters, his heart pounding with theirs. He yearned to earn his place, to prove he was no longer a boy. But the wild had its own tests. Following a snow hare too far from the caves, Kael felt a sudden chill. It was not the wind. He was being watched. From the shadows between icy rocks, a nightmare of muscle and fang emerged. The saber-toothed tiger was the apex hunter, and it had found its prey. A flash of claws, a roar that shook the trees. Kael fought back with his small spear, a desperate act of courage against impossible odds. He awoke by the fire, his arm wrapped in furs and herbs. He had survived, but a deep scar was not his only wound. Fear had now made its home in his heart. He could no longer hunt with blind courage, so he watched, and he learned. He saw how the great mammoths protected their young and found paths through the worst storms. Then came the great whiteout, a blizzard that buried the world. The hunters returned with empty hands, and hunger began to haunt the tribe. Kael remembered the mammoth's path to the sheltered valley. He found the chief, his voice steady despite the fear he still felt. He knew the way. He led them through the howling wind, not with a hunter's strength, but with a survivor's wisdom. There, just as he saw, was the valley, teeming with life. The hunt was successful. The tribe was saved. They had followed a boy into the storm. But who was it that had led them back out? The chief placed a hand on Kael's shoulder. The scar on his arm was not a mark of failure, but a symbol of his rebirth. He was Kael, a man of his tribe,